What's up, guys? So Mary Peltola pulled an AOC and outed herself as a Zionist. So this tweet is from October 7, 2023 at 1:26 p.m. Mary Peltola outed herself as a Zionist. And the fucked up thing about this, and here's the reason why I say she pulled an AOC. Mary Peltola is from an oppressed nation. Mary Peltola is Yupik. The Yupik people are the indigenous people of Bethel, Alaska, where Mary Peltola is from. So Mary Peltola sold out to the Zionist entity and sold out to the Zionist lobby. And despite claiming that Mary Peltola is in D.C. To represent all Alaskans, Mary Peltola really represents her donors. Mary Peltola doesn't represent working class people in Anchorage, Fairbanks, Juneau, Nome, Kotzebue, Utqiagvik, Ketchikan, Kodiak, Sitka, Cordova, Valdez, Seward, or Homer. She doesn't. She represents her donors. She represents the people giving her money. And who exactly are Mary Peltola's donors? Now, this is from OpenSecrets.org. Shout out to Open Secrets. The state of Alaska is her biggest donor. Sonosky Chambers. Now, here's the interesting thing about Sonosky Chambers. You want to know who works there at Sonosky Chambers? Former U.S. Senator Mark Begich. Now, when former U.S. Senator Mark Begich was in the U.S. Senate, you want to know who gave him money? AIPAC. Therefore, any money from Sonosky Chambers is automatically Zionist money. Google Inc. Google Zionist. They gave her, so Sonosky Chambers gave Mary Peltola $16,050. Google Inc., who is Zionist, gave Peltola $14,164. UAA, which has no pro-Palestine organizations, but has a Zionist organization, gave Mary Peltola $13,938. Swing Left, which is an organization funded by Michael Bloomberg, George Soros, and Tom Ford, and Chris Sacca, gave Mary Peltola $13,400. And if you don't believe it's funded by George Soros and Tom Ford and Michael Bloomberg, here you go. Swing Left gathers donations from organizations and individuals. Some notable donors of Swing Left include George Soros, Chris Sacca, and Tom Ford, as well as organizations like Onward Together and Majority Forward. In 2020, days after Michael Bloomberg dropped out of the Democratic campaign for president, he donated $2 million to the organization, saying that the organization would help with the ultimate goal of defeating Donald Trump. That's Zionist money. That's Soros money. That's Bloomberg money. That's Tom Ford money. So, $13,400 of Zionist money from Swing Left. Apple Inc. Apple's Zionist. They gave Mary Peltola $10,783. Frontline USA. This is a super PAC. It's a leadership PAC, in fact, associated with Zionist criminal Adam Schiff. And the crazy thing about it is Adam Schiff is he's a Democrat from California. And of his top 4 donors, only one of them is from California. 3 of them are from New York. Most of these donors are either venture capitalist lawyers or CEOs. And a large percentage of them are from New York. Like, if this doesn't scream Zionist money to you, investor Barry Rosenstein, New York, right? Or Eugene H. Zagat Jr., Tim Zagat, New York, or Nina Zagat, who works for Lurin, New York, or retiree Thomas Unterman from Pacific Palisades, California, or retiree Steven Strongen from Garden City, New York, which is on Long Island, if you didn't know, I believe. Or financier Ken Miller from New York. Marcus and Mila Chapco, Marcus M. Georgia Marcus, Palo Alto. Like this, or Act 3, Norman Lear, Beverly Hills, California. Or, Marilyn Katzenberg, Los Angeles, California. Or WNDR Co., Jeffrey Katzenberg, you know, the guy that funds TYT, Los Angeles, California. That's Zionist money, dude. That's oligarch money. That's who's funding the Frontline USA PAC, which is the leadership PAC of Zionist criminal Adam Schiff. And you want to know how much Adam Schiff gave to Mary Peltola? $9,900. That's Zionist money there. And then why is Stanford giving Mary Peltola $9,668? Stanford's not even in Alaska. That's in Palo Alto, California. You want to know what else I found really interesting? The AmeriPAC from Steny Hoyer. Zionist Steny Hoyer, his AmeriPAC gave Peltola $9,150. Now, who's funding? There's no information about them. But Airbnb, who normalizes the Zionist entity, gave Mary Peltola $8,700. Venture capitalists at Bessemer Venture Partners gave Mary Peltola $8,700. Women Count PAC, I believe they're run by Hillary Clinton, but I'm not sure. They're a shadowy group. They gave Mary Peltola $8,500. Microsoft gave Mary Peltola $7,874. Backpack, that is Backpack is the super PAC of Don Beyer. And Don Beyer is a Zionist. Now, who are the top donors here? J. Byrne Murphy from Kite Brook Partners from Chevy Chase, Maryland. Akin, Gump, Strauss, and Howard and Field LLP. Joel Yankovsky from McLean, Virginia. K&L Gates, Emmanuel Ruvelas from Arlington, Virginia. Not employed, George Frandenburg. King Street Wireless Inc., Allison Crior Dinardo from Alexandria, Virginia. Not employed, Carol Yankovsky from McLean, Virginia. So these are suburbanites, wealthy suburbanites from D.C., some of whom happen to be Zionists. And then you have Catherine Thomas, West McLean, Virginia, or Victoria Catherine Thomas, West McLean, Virginia. Michael Yaffe, Pillsbury, Winthrop, Shaw, and Pittman. Great Falls, Virginia. You know, so these wealthy people from Virginia. So, and then that's weird. Don Beyer got money from Switzerland. Oric, Harrington, and Sutcliffe. Adam Charles, Geneva, Switzerland. So that's foreign influence right there. You better register yourself as a foreign agent right there. Uninet, Francis Craig, Ashburn, Virginia. Not employed, Tiffany Sanchez. Venture Global LNG. So these are like venture capitalists and lawyers and shit. Robert Pender, Falls Church, Virginia. Not employed, Jonathan Greenwald, McLean, Virginia. Ronald Abramson, D.C., Buchanan, Ingersoll, and Rodney. Paul Meisner, Amazon. Sounds like an executive. Great Falls, Virginia. So this is the bougie money that Don Beyer is taking. And then in turn, he's giving that money to Peltola. He gave $7,000 to Peltola. And you want to know what else? NARAL, they gave Peltola $6,000, and they were founded by a Zionist named Betty Goldstein. Betty Goldstein, that's who founded them, and she was a Zionist. So that's more Zionist money. So Backpack is definitely Zionist money as well. And then on top of that, NARAL, Pro-Choice America, that's Zionist money. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, $5,850. What is a school in Massachusetts doing funding a candidate from Alaska? Now, Allen and Co., not sure who they are, but I believe they're venture capitalists. What are they doing giving money to a candidate from Alaska? Bain Capital, that's Mitt Romney. That is $5,800. Why is Mitt Romney giving money to someone from Alaska? That doesn't make sense. Blue Momentum PAC. That is Ted Lieu. That is Ted Lieu's organization. And then you got all these like law firms, Crowe and Dunleavy, D.E. Shaw and Co., English Munger and Rice, General Atlantic, that's venture capitalists, Insight Partners, venture capitalists, Lauder Partners, venture capitalists, Leith Ventures, venture capitalists, Lone Pine Capital, venture capitalists. Massachusetts General Hospital, that's on the other side of the continent. What are they doing giving Mary Peltola $5,800? PSP Capital Partners, that's venture capitalists, venture capitalists, venture capitalists. Western Marine Construction, that's Tote Maritime, the shipping company. They gave Mary Peltola $5,800. UW, Washington, sadly, is not in Alaska, hasn't been absorbed into Washington, sadly. And they gave Peltola, UW gave Peltola $5,525. LHP Capital, again, venture capital, gave Peltola $5,400. UCSF, $5,310. And she took union money, of course. ASRC, that's the former employer of Assistant Secretary of the Interior, Mary Peltola, or not Mary Peltola, Tara Sweeney. Tara Sweeney's former employer, ASRC, and who Miami Dolphins nose tackle Brandon Peely is also a shareholder of, gave Peltola $5,000. BlackRock, you know the people that buy up property and displace people? BlackRock gave Mary Peltola $5,000. BridgePack, who the fuck is BridgePack? That, I believe, that's Pramila Jayapal, I believe. I believe that's Pramila Jayapal. They gave Peltola $5,000. Build Our Movement, who the fuck is Build Our Movement? Oh, no, that's Jayapal. Jayapal gave some money to Peltola. How much did they give her? Build Our Movement gave Mary Peltola $5,000. Now, who are the top donors of Build Our Movement? You got some tech people in Bellevue and in Seattle. Yarrow Point, that's by Bellevue. Pradeep Singh, Yarrow Point. Grant maker, Elaine Noneman, sounds like a Zionist. Seattle, Washington. Yasmin Mehdi, unemployed, Seattle. Nellie McCaw, Washington Women's Foundation, Medina, Washington. That's next to Bellevue. That's a wealthy area. Valve Software, Liam Lavery, Tech Bro, Seattle. Jenkin Goodsby, San Francisco. Jan Bernier, Valve, Medina. Ann Delaney, New York. Grace Ann Nordhoff, Seattle, retired. Elaine Noneman, grant maker, Seattle. Chris Hughes, Economic Security Project, New York. Sean Eldridge, New York, Stand Up America. Nellie McCaw, Medina. Yasmin Mehdi, not employed, Seattle. Deborah Sagner, Sagner Companies, New York. Retired. Carrie Delaney Rhodes, Seattle. Tenants Together, Dean Preston, San Francisco. Consultant, Alan Preston, Preston, Seattle, Washington. Not employed, Molly Gochman. Quinn Delaney, Piedmont, California. That's next to Oakland. Not employed, Gracie Close. That is interesting. So that's significantly less dough than Schiff. Oh, Ann Johnson, Seattle. Microsoft. Tech company money. Oh, get this. George Soros, Soros Fund Management, gave the super PAC of Pramila Jayapal $5,000 on February 10th, 2022. George Soros also gave the super PAC of Pramila Jayapal, Build Our Movement, $5,000 on April 7th, 2021. Alex Soros, his son, also gave money on April 7th, 2021. He gave Jayapal $5,000. And Alex Soros, self-employed, gave Jayapal $5,000 on 2/10/2022 on February 10, 2022. Jane Fonda, actor, Beverly Hills, California, on September 8th, 2022, gave Jayapal $4,500. Jane Fonda also on February 9th, 2022, gave Jayapal $500. Jayapal is funded by Soros, by George Soros, and Jane Fonda. You can't make this shit up. I got the receipts right here. Yo, George Soros, New York, New York. That is literally George Soros is funding. Literally George Soros is funding Mary Peltola. Vis-a-vis Pramila Jayapal. George Soros is also funding Pramila Jayapal. Jane Fonda is funding both Mary Peltola and Pramila Jayapal. You can't make this shit up. I wonder if Soros is giving money. That is an interesting development. Now, how much money did he give to Clean Pact? Oh, California Love Pact. Now, who the fuck is that? That's affiliated with Pete Aguilar, Democrat from California. And how much did Pete Aguilar give to? So he gave Peltola $5,000. So Michael Tier, Howard Industrial Partners is his top donor. Eric Schmidt, Google Inc. That's like the CEO of Google. On the 8th of November 2022, he gave Pete Aguilar $5,000. Chaim Saban, Zionist criminal. Saban Capital Group. He gave $5,000 to Pete Aguilar on January 26, 2022. Zionist criminal Ronald Abramson, who works for Buchanan, Ingersoll, and Rooney, on December 20th, 2021, gave Aguilar $5,000. And who else? Robert Adler on November 2nd, 2022, gave Aguilar $5,000. Now let's see if we can find the Soros money, eh? Let's see if we can find some Soros money here. I bet you Soros... Wait. Is Alex Sibley a Zionist? I don't know. Bruce Wessel, Irel and Manila, LLP. Interesting. June 17th, 2022, $2,500 to Pete Aguilar. Because I want to see if there's more Soros money involved. You know what I mean? Cornerstone Government Affairs. Mike Goodman from DC, 10/26/2022, gave Aguilar $1,000. What the fuck? Lincoln Park Group in DC, Riley O'Connor, 5/18/2022, $1,500. So a lawyer, this guy sounds like a lawyer. A lawyer from Chevy Chase, Maryland. David Thomas from Melman, Castagnetti, Rosen, and Thomas, 10/27/2022, gave Aguilar $1,000. So no Soros money, but Jayapal is definitely funded by Soros. Pramila Jayapal is funded by Jane Fonda and George Soros. Jane Fonda she gave Jayapal's PAC $500, and then Soros, and then $4,500. Soros started out with $5,000. Actually, both Soros and his son, $5,000, and then he gave again $5,000. Interesting. So Soros is funding Jayapal, who's funding. So Peltola has two funding sources from George Soros. As if let's check on some of the other. Backpack, is that the other one? Backpack. Let's go to fucking Backpack. Backpack. Sounds fucking goofy. Backpack. Morris Blank. Does his relative Arthur Blank own the Atlanta Falcons? The Blank family is Zionist. We know they're Zionist criminals. Tonio Burgos, TBA of NJ LLC, $3,000 from New York, New York. Now, all right. Peltola Strategies, Chris Peltola, $2,500 from DC, 10/14/2021 to Steny Hoyer. All right. So we have confirmed that Peltola is in some way funded by Soros and Reed Consulting and Franklin Reed, 8/31/2021, $500. ICAP North America, Patrick McCartney, 8/11/2021, $1,000. What I want to know, Freedom Capital Partners, Philip Stevenson, $1,000. What the fuck? So Jayapal, who is funding Peltola, is in turn funded by Soros and Jane Fonda. Law offices of Fred Grafe, DC, $500. I want to see if Soros is, dude. I bet. Now I definitely want to see if Soros is funding Adam Schiff. What a development that would be if we find out Soros is funding Adam Schiff. Norman Lear, we know. So Katzenberg gave Schiff $5,000 on December 15th, 2021. Both Katzenberg and his wife gave Adam Schiff $5,000 on December 15th, 2021. And Katzenberg's the guy that funds TYT and funds Cenk Uygur. William Applebaum sounds like a Zionist. 5/02/2022, $1,000. He's from Greenwich, Connecticut. Vital Farms, Matthew Hayer. I buy their eggs all the time at Safeway. 1,200 to Schiff. He's from Austin, Texas. Matthew O'Hare. He wants to be fancy with it. Sullivan and Cromwell LLP. H. Rogan Cohen. Cohen sounds like a Zionist. $1,700 on March 22nd, 2022 to Adam Schiff. So no Soros money. Karen Siegel. Sounds like a Zionist. Not employed. Santa Monica, California. 4/26/2021, $500 to Adam Schiff. David Udelson. Sounds like a Zionist. Agora Hills, California. 12/03/2021, $500. Interesting. So it is confirmed that there is two sources of Soros funding to Mary Peltola. Jane Fonda is also funding Mary Peltola. Vis-a-vis Pramila Jayapal. Who's this fucking bridge pack? But this is the one that's the jackpot, where we caught Soros. Fonda, Beverly Hills, and then Soros, New York. Pramila Jayapal is literally funded by George Soros. Interesting. I wonder who Obama, Bicky Barr, you call him Bicky Barr, Bummer, is funding. And this one is who do we expose here? Eric Schmidt of Google. $5,000 to Pete Aguilar on 11/08/2022. Karen Silverman, $5,000 to Pete Aguilar on 9/30/2022. David Wiener, DW Development. 606-2022, 5,000 bucks. Zionist criminal from the Saban Capital Group, Chaim Saban, Beverly Hills, California, 126-2022, 5,000 bucks. Ronald Abramson, Buchanan, Ingersoll, Rodney, 10-20-2021, 5,000 bucks. Interesting. So that's their Zionist money. That's the Zionist money that is being used to fund Mary Peltola from those super PACs, from Pete Aguilar and Pramila Jayapal. Who's Clean PAC? That's an ironic name. Jared Huffman, Democrat, California. That's his super PAC. Stephen Rasmussen, Calistoga, California. 9/14/2021, 5,000 bucks. CBRE, Gary Arabian, sounds Armenian. 8/18/2021, 5,000 bucks, and 8/17/2022, 5,000 bucks. And then he's also getting hella dough from Thomas McInnery, Ogletree Deans, Nash and Smoke, 9/10/21, 2,500 bucks. And then 8/22/2022, 2,500 bucks. Anyone of note? Interesting. So it's all these like venture capitalists and lawyers and Freemasons that are funding all these people, all these candidates and these super PACs. Any names that stand out? Petaluma, Healdsburg. I know people from that area. San Francisco Public Utilities Commission, David Bayar, Corte Madera. Interesting. Sounds like a Zionist to me. So, Fair Shot PAC. These names get goofier as they go. Well, this Democrat committee doesn't show. Fuck. We need more transparency. So, Fair Shot PAC. That's Zionist Catherine Clark from Massachusetts. So, Fairfield Partners, Edwin Kania, Peterborough, New Hampshire, 11/29/2021, 5,000 bucks. Bjorg Bergsveinsdotter, 12/17/2021, 5,000 bucks. Ooh, here, get this. So, how much dough did she give? So, Catherine Clark gave the Fair Shot PAC gave Peltola 5,000 bucks, right? Now, this was something I found interesting just by glancing at this. Briefly glancing. Chaim Saban, Zionist criminal, Saban Capital Group, Los Angeles, California, 12/14/2021, 5,000 bucks. So that's Zionist money if I ever saw one. Prometheus Group, Eric Huang and Amy Huang, 10/19/2022, 5,000 bucks. They're both from Raleigh, North Carolina. They sound like Brock Lesnar's wife. Ivy Lesnar, not employed, 9/20/2022, 5,000 bucks, Mill Valley, California. Massachusetts General Hospital, William Harris Sr., Lexington, Mass., 9/21/2022. That's where that's coming from. Did Chaim Saban give any more money? Melinda Gates, Pivotal Ventures. This is interesting. 9/16/2022, 25,000 bucks. Kirkland, Washington. Yes, that is in fact the ex-wife of Bill Gates, giving money to Catherine Clark. So Paul Samuelson from Life Yield, 4/25/2022, 5,000 bucks, West Newton, Mass. Analysis Group, Martha Samuelson, West Newton, Mass. 4/25/2022, $5,000. 8-minute solar energy. Thomas Buchenbach, I hope I'm saying it right. 9/18/2022, $5,000. Home, Bjorg Bergsveindotter, Cambridge, Mass. 9/15/2022, $5,000. And then another venture capitalist, Egert Dagbjartsson, Boston, Mass. Equity Resource Investment LLC, 9/14/2022, $5,000. Michelle Mercer, philanthropist, San Francisco, 9/14/2022, $5,000. I want to see if Haim Saban gave any more money, because that's clearly Zionist money, and we know that. And is there any Soros money involved? The Samuelsons are clearly involved. David Horowitz, Tasty Brands, 10/21/2022, $5,000, Glen Head, New York. Philip Munger, investor, New York, New York, 11/23/2022, $5,000. David Blitzer, Blackstone. Oh, interesting. 1/7/2022, $5,000 from New York, New York. So she's getting money from Blackstone. She's getting money from Haim Saban. And that money is being used to fund Mary Peltola. So that's Zionist money. That is clearly Zionist money. Jeffrey Goodman, Wingate Capitalist Associates, South Dartmouth, Mass. 1/31/22, $5,000. George Krupp, not employed, Chestnut Hill, Mass. 2/22/2022, $5,000. What a mouthful. Joshua Beckenstein, Bain Capital, Boston, Massachusetts, 10/27/2022, $5,000. Anita Beckenstein, unemployed, 10/27/2022, $5,000. Olivia Sears, as in Sears Roebuck, not employed, 6/27/2021, $5,000. Amos Hostetter, Pilot House Associates, 5/12/2021, $5,000. Barbara Hostetter, Boston, Mass. Chair, 5/12/2021, $5,000. Any other names that just pop out? Like totally. Barbara Lee, not employed, Cambridge, Mass. 3/30/21, $5,000. So, Chartwell Strategy Group, Oswaldo Palomo, Fairfield, Connecticut, 2/19/21, $5,000. Gretchen Sisson, UCF, 2/24/2021, $5,000 from San Francisco, California. And so that's interesting. Massachusetts General Hospital, Judith Edersheim, Newton, Mass. 5/19/21, $3,550. Again, there's Michelle Mercer again. Stanford University, 3/1/2021, $5,000. John Fish, Suffolk Construction, Boston, Mass. 11/03/2022, $5,000. I want to see if there's more Haim Saban money and Melinda Gates money. I wonder if Bill Gates gave any money. So now we know where Peltola's funding is coming from. That helps me expose her. You know what I mean? Barney, Amanda Dixon, New York, New York, 4/08/2022, $2,500. Interesting. Oh, so if I look at Dan Sullivan's records, I could see how much my uncle gave to Dan Sullivan. I bet I could see. Fucking expose him at a next family reunion. Greg Torres seems to be a prominent donor. But what I really want to see is Melinda Gates and Haim Saban. Michael Rubenstein, not employed, 6/30/2022, $1,000, Brookline, Mass. That's definitely Zionist money from Rubenstein on Rubenstein's part. Arthur Greenblatt, Vesta Corporation, Wedog, Connecticut, 10/14/2021, $1,000. That's definitely Zionist money for sure. Why the fuck is she taking money from some random lawyer from Miami? That's the weird thing, is all this legalized bribery. Elizabeth Naftali, Studio City, California, investor, 9/27/2022, $1,000. I guarantee you that's Zionist money. Guarantee you. And if it's not, then what the fuck? I would be wrong if it wasn't, but I'm guessing it is. Man, I hope I'm wrong on that. I hope it's not Zionist money, but I'm guessing it is. Especially with the last name like Naftali, right? Robert Katz, not employed, 9/17/2021, $1,000 from New York, New York. Where is Ayub? Why is the Arabs donating to a Zionist? They must be a Maronite. They must be a Maronite. Beth Steinberg from Chime, 5/17/2021, $1,000 from San Francisco, California. So there's hella Zionist money that's being funneled to Mary Peltola from various sources, various think tanks. But what I really wanted to highlight by doing this video is Mary Peltola, she got that dirty money. She is a Zionist. She sold out Alaskans. She sold out Palestinians. And she is a clown, right? Let's go to the first page. But what I really wanted to highlight is that, again, Haim Saban gave Catherine Clark $5,000 on 12/14/2021. Melinda Gates gave her some money too. Let's see what Melinda Gates gave her. Melinda Gates gave Catherine Clark $5,000 on 9/16/2022. That money ended up in the hands of Mary Peltola. $5,000 to Mary Peltola. That's Zionist money, right? So this is Lobo Pack, and how much did Lobo Pack? Lobo Pack gave Peltola $5,000. Donors to Lobo Pack. There's Nathaniel Simons again. Meritage LP, 12/21/2022, $5,000. 12/29/2021, $5,000. Greg Manicherian, I've seen that name before. He gave who's this? From Minnesota, right? Summary. He gave Martin Heinrich. He gave him on 12/29/2021 $5,000, and on 12/15/2021 $5,000. But guess who takes the cake? It's this name. Get this. This name takes the cake of all. Bill Gates. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. 5/19/2022, $5,000 to Martin Heinrich, right? And Richard Lawrence from Green Bay, California. High Tide Foundation, 7/16/2021, $5,000. That's Zionist money there. So pioneer of public affairs, Kim Corbin and Britton Joseph, from DC, and Darren Peters. No, that's different. They each gave Peltola, or the Heinrich Super PAC, $2,500. Who else? Forbes Tate Partners, George Cooper, Chevy Chase, Maryland, 3/6/2022, $1,250. And then you have David Bonderman, TPG Capital, 3/16/2021, $2,500. And this here's the last page, it looks like. The Podesta Group, Christina Antello, DC, Podesta Group, 9/30/2021, $1,000. Interesting. So Bill Gates gave money as well to Mary Peltola. So Bill Gates, Haim Saban, Melinda Gates, Jane Fonda, George Soros, Alex Soros. That's who's funding Mary Peltola. Via super PACs, via hybrid PACs. That's who's funding Mary Peltola. PAC to the future. Huh. Women's Political Committee. What the fuck? Next super PAC. Gwen PAC. Gwen PAC? Who the fuck is Gwen? And it's affiliated with Gwen Moore, Democrat from Wisconsin. Ann Bass from the Robert and Annie Bass Foundation in Fort Worth, Texas, 12/14/2022, $5,000. Lyndon Uline from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, investor, 12/06/2022, $5,000. Melanie Simmons Jacobson, Bethesda, Maryland, 1/11/2022, $5,000. Interfi New York, Mark P. Jacobson, Bethesda, Maryland. Interfi Network, Mark P. Jacobson, Bethesda, Maryland, 1/3/2021, $5,000. Arnold Levy Mitchum, retired, DC, 2/22/2021, $2,900. That's definitely Zionist money. Herbert H. Cole, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 2/3/2021, $2,500. Federated Armies, Inc. Bronwell Grandu, Pittsburgh, PA, 12/31/2022, $2,000. Any salacious names? Michael Houtenhauser, Houghton Strategies, 3/30/2022, $1,000. Town of Somerset, Jeffrey Zane Slavin, Chevy Chase, 3/28/2022, $1,000. Arnold Levy Mitchum again, 8/27/2022, $1,200. Levy, again, Zionist, question mark. Wait. Eleanor Friedman, designer, New York, 11/22/2021, $1,000. Well, actually, this guy could be a Zionist. Steve Kagan, MD, Appleton, Wisconsin, 5/13/2021, $1,000. I got some connections in Appleton. I'll ask around, see what the guy's politics is, you know? Hertzing Holdings, Henry G. Hertzing, Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, 11/22/2021, $1,000. Patrick O'Neill, Bethesda, Maryland, Public Strategies, Washington, 10/26/2021, $1,000. Micah S. Green, Steptoe and Johnson LLP, 4/18/2022, from Potomac, Maryland, $500. Alan Pearlstein, Milwaukee, Admin Management and Systems Specialist, 3/4/2022, $250. I guarantee you he's a Zionist. Yeah, she's taking hella Zionist money, and that's getting distributed to Mary Peltola there. So those, oh, Yukon Cusco Pack. Who are the donors here? Sharon Lechner, Anchorage. ENA Holding, 10/27/2022, $5,000. Josh Heron, Ulista Holding, 4/27 from Huntsville, Alabama. Oh, and then also from Sharon Lechner, 4/26/2021, also $5,000. Ulista Holding, LLC, Josh Heron, Huntsville, Alabama, 4/27/2021, $5,000. Guy Andrew, Callista Corporation, 1/27/2021, $5,000. Walter T. Featherly, Callista Corporation, Anchor JK, 2/24/2021, $5,000. Bryce Sam Fairbanks, Ballista, 5/01/2021, $5,000. Stephanie Heron, unemployed, 4/29/2022, $5,000. How the fuck you unemployed? You got $5,000 sitting around to just splash on a fucking super PAC. I don't understand that. Sam Robert Bryce, Ballista Holding, 4/18/2022, $5,000. Interesting. Guy Andrew, Callista Corporation, 3/8/2022, $5,000. I actually know Walt. I've actually heard of the name Walter Featherly. He's kind of prominent here in Alaska. Walter T. Featherly, Callista Corporation, 3/11/2022, $5,000. Coastal Villages Regional Fund, Eric Deacon, Anchor JK, 2/24/2021, $2,000. Terrence Pearson, Callista Corporation, 2/22/2022, $2,000. Deacon Eric, Coastal Villages Regional Fund, 12/20/2022. Actually, it's Chalista because it's a Yupik name. $1,000. So I'll remember to say that next time. Judy Tachias, Ulista Holdings, 3/4/2021, $1,000. Jong Lee, Harvest, Alabama, Ulista Holdings. What the fuck are people from Alabama doing donating to a candidate from Alaska? To a super PAC from Alaska, for crying out loud. 3/4/2021, $1,000. Lee Jong, Ulista, 3/3/2021, $1,000. Richard Harville, Ulista, 3/4/2021, $1,000. Donlin Gold. These guys want to pollute the interior of Alaska and destroy all the wolf trapping terrain and all the wolverine trapping terrain. Daniel Grisham, Wasilla, fuck you, fuck the valley. Of course he's valley trash. 4/12/2021, $1,000. Again, Ulista Aviation, John Jones, Huntsville, Alabama, 2/12/2021, $500. Howard Tricky, Schwabe, Williamson, and Wyatt, 5/1/2021, $500. Erica Springer, Ulista, Huntsville, Alabama, 11/17/2021, $750. Ulista Services LLC, 4/11/2021, $850. Jacobson Scott, Huntsville, Alabama. What the fuck is Chalista doing down there in Alabama? Again, Chalista is a native corporation that was founded under the Alaska Native Land Claim Settlement Act, or the Alaska Native, ANCSA, Alaska Native Corporation Settlement Act, or Alaska Native Land Claim Settlement Act. And some of the native corporations do some pretty grimy shit behind the scenes. And then Sourdough Mercantile. Isn't that in Seldovia? The fucking Sourdough Mercantile in Seldovia gave dough to Mary Peltola. That's funny as shit. So now, where are Peltola's most of her donors from? Let's check geography. So, metro areas: Anchorage, New York, Seattle, DC, Boston. Anchorage makes sense, because that's in Alaska, but the other ones are out of Alaska. So zip codes: 99501 Anchorage, Anchorage, Juneau, Anchorage, 99517, that's Turnagain. That's hella money. 99501, I believe, is Muldoon. No, is that downtown? Or is that South Edition? But I know 99517, 99516. 99516 is Rabbit Creek. That's hella money. 99517 is Turnagain. That's hella money. Yeah, but New York, Boston, Seattle, DC, New York, I'm guessing that's, so get this, New York, that's Soros. That's got to be Soros. Seattle, Bellevue, Everett. Bellevue, you know who Bellevue is? I'm quite sure Bellevue is Bill and Melinda Gates. That's got to be Anchorage, Walter Featherly, fucking New York, George Soros, and Bellevue, Bill and Melinda Gates. Saban, is he from LA or is he from DC? But I guarantee you most of her money from New York gotta be at least there's gotta be some Soros money in there. Just like that's probably gotta be money from Walter Featherly. That's probably gotta be money from Bill and Melinda Gates. And from Bellevue. Soros, a good percentage of that money I'm willing to guess is from Soros. So yes, Peltola is funded by Soros and Bill and Melinda Gates, and that's why she's a Zionist. Also, she got above 500K from California. I'm guessing some of that came from Haim Saban, and we all know, and Eric Schmidt, and we all know that they're Zionists. So, and Zionist criminals at that. So she's taking hella Zionist dough, as I've outlined, and Peltola. Oh, fucking go demographics. So most of her, actually, so interesting. So she's a woman, but most of her donations, about 56.3%, are from men. I wonder if it does the breakdown of like European, indigenous. It doesn't? No, okay. Legislation. Oh, okay. So Bill's sponsored by Mary Peltola. Most of all of them are regarding Alaska. Interesting. Arctic Affairs. U.S. Ambassador at Large. So these, and some of them are fear-mongering with Russia. Interesting. Explore America Act. Oh, so that's like an oil exploration act, I think. She got her money and she got all kind of dirty money. Mary Peltola, again, she's taking some dirty money. She's taking some dirty money from Haim Saban. She's taking money from Bill Gates. She's taking money from Jane Fonda. She's taking money from George Soros, Tom Ford. You can't trust Mary Peltola. And most of her, so peep this. Most of her money is from communications and electronics and technology. And after that, it's from energy and natural resources. After that, it's from finance and real estate. After that, it's from healthcare. And after that, it's from lawyers and lobbyists. Most of her money is from big tech. Most of Peltola's money is from big tech. That's interesting. But $9,800 is from finance, insurance, and real estate, a.k.a. venture capitalists, a.k.a. George Soros, a.k.a. Haim Saban, a.k.a. Jane Fonda. I don't know if she's a venture capitalist, but still, George Soros, Haim Saban, and then Eric Schmidt, $3,500, Bill Gates, Microsoft, right? Although Bill Gates Foundation, I don't know what I'd call that. But she took money from Bill Gates. She took money from George Soros. She took money from Haim Saban, Tom Ford, Michael Bloomberg. That's the other half of her New York money. So half of her New York money is coming from Soros. The other half is coming from Bloomberg. So that's why Mary Peltola is a Zionist. That's why Mary Peltola is a Zionist. All that Bloomberg money, all that Soros money, all that Saban money, you know what I mean? So there you go. That's how you know Peltola's a Zionist, and you can't trust Peltola. So there you go. Again, Peltola, corrupt, Zionist, nobody can trust. So that's all for now. We'll do another video exposing Dan Sullivan. That's all for now. Peace.